In this video, we're fitting the shorter clutch and brake levers to the R1200GS Adventure. I got them, it's Desert Fox levers. You can check out the link below. And let's see how easy this is. So the first thing I did was remove the mirror. So there's two T25 torque screws. And then in the mirror bracket, there's another T25 with 8mm nut at the bottom. And that removes the clutch lever. And then you just pull this rod out from that hole there, and that pushes into the piston or the master cylinder. Next, I have to remove this brass collar. Now I know, and then you fit that brass collar with a little spring into the new lever. And I've seen a video where this collar was too wide and the person had to drill out the hole in the lever. So hopefully that's not necessary. Let's see. So in order to press out that little collar, I've got a socket here just to take up the collar as it was being pushed through. And then I think this is a 8mm bolt. And now I'm just cranking it. And you can see it's moving in. So you can see the collar is coming out. So I actually had to keep cranking. And you can see it's popped out. And there's a little spring there. So I'm just going to keep it in the same orientation. And then pop it into the new one. So it's not slipping in. I actually got it started in the vise. So I'll see, I did actually use some sandpaper, very fine. So I didn't, a 1200 grit, and just rolled it on there. And it looks like it's going to go through. It's now just cleaning up this part and then remembering to put the spring in. I'm not going to lie, that was quite tricky. The spring in there feels a little bit long for this setup. I almost cut the spring and then I thought, nah. But as you depress this in, you can get it to line up, but you can't then press in here because then you let go of the whole bunch. You can't press here because you can't push it in. So I just got it so that the brass bushing shows in the gap, but like a fraction of a millimeter. And then I put it in the vise and I pressed here and started cranking, but I couldn't press hard enough in this position. So what I did was I took the hammer and lightly tapped it there as I cranked the vise until it bit, and now it's in. So let's hope the whole setup works. I'm not sure what that spring is for. So this is what it looks like. Let's pop it back on the bike. I'm gonna put a bit of anti-seize there and then slide it back in and bolt the whole thing up. So the levers are all installed. It looks like there's a bit more space there. It's easy to set, so you just push it away and click away there. So this is much closer. It's almost like the stock one. And then if I adjust it all the way to 6, it really does make a big difference. And you can also shorten the actual lever by removing this bit and then sliding it in. So I haven't used it yet, but I'll report back on what bigger difference it makes while riding in the next video. Cheerio.